Hello everyone, glad to have you with me, CK2Much here, back at it again with Lord Paramount Tywin the Unworthy. So in the last episode, guys, we saw a few things happen. We are getting ever so closer to our goal of having a Lannister heir to the Eyrie. We are in the process of killing Lady Rhaenella Arryn. Well, Rhaenella Stonefall, I guess. And once that happens, hopefully she will not be able to produce any more heirs for Mr. Jon. After that, I'm thinking about maybe assassinating Jon or his daughter Oberyn with a faceless man. I think I'm going to go with Oberyn, but maybe it depends. Maybe he'll get widowed after this. We will see. The sooner the better. It might be best actually if I go for him directly, because then he won't be able to produce anymore, and then this baby won't be producing much for a while. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll get the faceless man on him, and then hopefully enough people will be mad that Oberyn will be easy pickings. We also invited Oberyn Martell to the Westerlands. I'm hoping that perhaps we could marry him to someone else, a Lannister, perhaps matrilineally. We have that Tishara Lannister. She's currently widowed, but maybe I could force her to be married, or to get married. I could imprison her, but I would be seen as tyranny. Maybe we'll just have to wait and see. If she stops being widowed. I did murder her husband because they got married illegally, but she took it a little too hard. But anyway, another big thing, of course, we have the Mad King Rhaegar, who has been declared incapable. And yes, as someone said in the comments, a Septon has become the regent, and the Faith is basically ruling the realm at the moment. Not sure what's going to happen with Rhaegar, but we will see. But most importantly, at the moment, Garth is facing a war against a rebellion with, I guess it mostly has the Tarlys, the Ambroses, the Fossoways, the Shield Islands, and a few other vassals here and there. They want to get rid of Garth, the Lannister puppet, basically, and replace him with Mace Tyrell. So they want to stop Garth from passing down the reach to a Lannister. We're gonna make sure that doesn't happen. And damn, Garth has had so many bastards. Talbert, Giles. If he asks for one of these bastards to be named to be legitimate, that might be a problem. But actually it might not be, because he would be the firstborn, and these two are with me. The older bastards are with me, so he won't be declaring them bastards anytime soon. Oh, we have Marla Lannister. Maybe I could do a matrilineal marriage with Oberyn and Marla. That might work. Or Cersei, because I don't think this is going to last very long with Rhaegar. Interesting to think about Oberyn and Cersei together. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. We will get our men here. Oh, we also managed to get Duskendale under the Westerlands. We took advantage of their rebellion and attracted a claimant, gave him a little castle, put him on the throne of Duskendale in exchange for being our vassal. We had to use cheat codes to make that happen. I guess something went wrong with the Mega War system, but we got it done. Okay, so we are getting the... Oh, Lady Anya, my co-conspirator, has sent word that a massive pit of manure has been prepared under the floorboards of an abandoned inn. Kaboom. So maybe we'll get rid of her faster than I thought. Ooh, okay. The rebel army is already forming up against them. That's not good. I hope we won't have to spend any money on mercenaries, but I guess there's always that possibility. So let's get Brynden, Ilyn, and Andros all here, and we'll send them down to Manderford. Oh, success! So she has perished in the explosion, but everyone knows that it was me. Ooh, so that's not good. Let's see His daughter would be much, much easier to get rid of. So I think I'm going to try to get rid of her first. Because Miss Anya is okay with it. Ooh. Let's see. A skilled diplomat? He doesn't look that skilled to me. I don't think I need him here. Okay. Yeah, she's dead, so I no longer need to spy on her. Let's spy on John instead. Maybe we can get rid of him in the meantime. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have a victory here. A son was born to Tywin, and oh, look at that! I have a new son, Walderin. Walderin Lannister. I don't think I like that name. Is it too late to change his name? Okay, no, it's not. Not Walderin, not Robert, not Herrick, Horace. What the fuck? Tywin. That would be a nice name. It's interesting that Tywin didn't name one of his kids Tywin. Tybalt. That could be good. Rolder. Lancel, Gerald, Stafford, John, Reginald, Tyland. I like Tyland. Let's go with Tyland. Tyland Lannister. Reginald sounds like a very Lannister name. Don't really know why. Let's give him over to, I guess, Kevin. You know, actually, would there be a way to kidnap her instead of... Okay, we could kidnap her. We could kidnap her and forcibly marry her to my son. That could be an option. That could be an option. I'll have to think about that. We need one more conspirator. Because one is not enough. You need at least two. Well, I have my spy guy there, I think. So, oh no, he's not. Yeah, let me send him back to the Eyrie. Hopefully, maybe we can get another conspirator. I think people are afraid because, you know, my last attempt was outed. But, you know, we'll see. Okay. So, it looks like we are winning at the moment, so I'm just gonna go after this Westbrook here. Oh, okay. Okay, so Rhaegar defeated that, I guess, peasant revolt? I don't really know exactly what that was. Oh, look at this. Good work. Send them to my dungeon. So we got quite a haul here with the Westbrooks. So we can force a marriage, maybe to Ellen Lannister? No. They need to be at least 8. What about to... Marla's almost 8. That would be nice. But, you know, Westbrook, that might be kind of a waste. Just Westbrook. He has no gold either. You know, Tywin is cruel and ruthless, but he's not lustful, so maybe he wouldn't visit any chambers. Could I do anything else to him? Interesting. So I could kill them all. That might be a good lesson to the rest of them. It says that nothing would happen if we did. You know what? I think that Tywin would do that. I'm cruel. He wants to show an example of what happens if you go against a Lannister puppet. I think it might be time. Okay, so let's start with him. I will have him beheaded. I will have his son beheaded. I will have this son beheaded. I will have this one beheaded. And I guess the lady as well. Oh man, that sound of the baby dying. It's really sad. Okay. It's hard to get through that. Okay, and then him as well, I guess. Jesus. Who is going to inherit it at this point? Oh my god, I can't. The baby sound is really sad. Oh, one more. Oh my god. Okay. So, Garth is now the ruler of this Westbrook after we mutilated a whole family of Westbrooks. Listen, you know, Tywin did that to the... we forget that when we watch the show and read the books, but he murdered 2 entire families. And I really wouldn't put him past it to do it to the Westbrooks either. So we have shown them a lesson that if you go against the Lannisters or whoever the Lannisters put over you, there will be consequences. But I really don't have the stomach for that. Jesus, the baby sounds, man. Ugh, what a gruesome detail. Okay, well, I'm gonna meet them in Highgarden because this army is about to get crushed. And they will need some more men. You know, maybe we should just go up here to Starpike. Perhaps I could increase Manfrey's opinion of me if I sent him a gift. No. I don't think so. I don't really need to sway... Oh, this is this Manfrey. Okay, we could do that. Well, I don't really need him anymore. No. I don't need him anymore now that I have Oberyn. So, yeah, this Manfrey guy, for anyone who forget, Meryn was the first guy with a strong claim that I had come to Dorne. But he is a son, that's a Martell, who is with Doran and will not come to my court. So even if I put Meryn on the throne, it wouldn't do me any good because Manfrey would just inherit after him. That's why it's good for me now to have Oberyn. Okay, so let's go over to Starpike. Okay, so I will remember that the Westbrook family was snuffed out by Tywin. No more living members. Oh my god, that's sickening. Okay, so I found out nothing new about Lord John, but, you know, maybe I could spread a rumor that he takes... What? Are you serious? Oh my god, he already has a new wife and a new baby. Jesus, this guy does not stop. You know what? You know what? It's time. I'm gonna go for the... Once this war is over, I'm gonna go for the gold. I'm gonna go just straight for John. Okay, you know what? Maybe I could get, maybe I can get his new wife. I honestly can't believe that. And if he gives birth to a boy, I'm kind of screwed. Let's see. Would anyone join this conspiracy? No. Okay. Well, this is a bummer. It's a difficult pregnancy, so that's good. Maybe it'll be a stillborn. Okay, I'm gonna hold back. Once this war is over, I think I'm gonna consider it getting a faceless man to kill John. Who are these people? Septon John and Ormond. Ormond, I don't really have any use for you two. I guess you were on the other side. Oh, okay, so battle at Starpike here in the hills. Lord Talbot Tarley has been slain. Okay, who killed him? Ilan Payne. So Ilan Payne killed him in personal combat, and now Randall Tarley has inherited. Alright, so nice work, Ilan. That will definitely help with the morale here. I'm not going to be able to stop thinking about that baby. Oh, okay, and who is this? We have Leighton of Inchfield. Well, I see no reason why Tywin wouldn't get rid of him either. That would change our fear by 10%. Or we could castrate him. I would get 5 fear. Or I could just ransom him. Maybe I'll do that instead. I need to get some money. Okay, so we got a few men still coming in. I'm gonna send my guys over to Hornhill. Maybe we can give the Tarlys the Westbrook treatment. Oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to stop thinking about that baby. Okay. And stubborn John Aaron all of a sudden having kids like no one's business. Oh, he married he married Mina Tyrell. I remember she was going to be the key to the Reach, but then Garth turned up. Okay. Alright. So, looks like they have enough men to deal with the rest of the rebel armies. So, we will just continue with our siege of Hornhill. Hopefully she does not make it through this. I am kind of pissed about this. Maybe the Aarons and the Tyrells, the out of power Tyrells will kind of make an alliance. What's going on with Rhaegar? Is he still alive? Okay, I think he probably has low health because of this situation. You know, I'm starting to think maybe we should break this betrothal to Rhaegar and marry Rhaegal instead. Wonder if we could get him get him here. Would you marry Marla matrilineally? No. Okay. We also have Cirilla, or Sayella, as well. Okay, so our siege looks to be going pretty well for now. What happened? What happened? You know what? I'm gonna stop spying on him. Maybe I can do something else to her. Can I? Oh, okay, maybe I can plot to get her legitimacy out. If anyone would be interested in that, but it might be a moot point if John has a son. I need another conspirator. I can fabricate evidence. 25% chance of success. Let's try it. After a long night, I have forged a letter, and I have no idea if it'll hold up. So that'll help with our evidence. Okay. And we need at least 2 backers of this plot. There's no one we can convince except for Miss Anya. Anya is definitely... Well, it says that she doesn't want to join us, but she is. So I'm not sure what's up with that. God, how long is she going to be pregnant for? It says difficult pregnancy, but not final months, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on her. Maybe I will spy on her. Maybe I'll be able to get rid of her. Okay. Oh, so we can go for Hornhill then. Karenna. I don't know who this is. This is the mother of Randall Tarly. Okay, so I will send her to the dungeon then. Alright, Randall, we got your mama. Time to put down the sword. I have fallen into slothfulness. No. There are things I have neglected that should be done and need to be done. May the gods help me. So I've become a little bit stressed, but that's alright. How's my council doing? How are my lords doing? Anyone factioning against me? Some people want Jerian on the throne. The Golden Road. This guy wants to depose me, but I have some loyalists. So that's good. Hopefully we can rule through some fear. Okay, I think I'm going to take Highwood and these little smaller castles, and then I think I'll go clean up some of these smaller armies. Okay, so we've completely captured Hornhill. I'm going to cross into Westbrook. Maybe I can ransom his mother. Sorry guys, a little bit slow. I'm kind of confused. I thought I didn't have the lustful trait, but I'm able to do this? Why is that? You'd only give 10 gold? Not very much. Doran Martell has tried to have Blackmont arrested. So he traveled to Sunspear. Interesting. So he arrested himself. Oh, you've been studying Lady Obara for some time now and have begun to confirm your suspicions. She looks nothing like her alleged father. Okay, so it looks like we have enough evidence. We just need to get one more person on board. There's no one else. There's no one else who would... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Interesting. Okay, so we got pretty lucky with that Elizabeth stone. So Mina had a bastard. I wonder who the real kid is. Does she have a lover? She does. Ooh. Vortimir Crane. Okay, very interesting. I don't remember this character. Maybe I can take a quick look. Oh, okay. He's just a knight in Highgarden. That's all it says on the Wikipedia page. Okay, but that's pretty cool. So that works for me. Maybe they'll even get a divorce. If I can get this fucking kid to be declared innocent. Or not innocent, Jesus. A bastard, that would really help me out. Let me see if I can buy some favors. Can I buy your favor? Miss Mina? No. Can I buy your favor, sir? No. Can I buy your favor? No. Can I buy your favor? No. Your favor? No. 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 Man, why not? I think there must be something wrong. Oh, base reluctance. Maybe I can buy favor if I just send them some money. Hold on. Okay. And buy favor? No? Interesting. So maybe it's because she just really doesn't like me. Let me try with someone who doesn't hate me that much. Oh, okay, this guy seems to like me. Mr. Gunther. Okay, I can buy your favor for 100 gold. I don't know if I can use that to get him to join the plot, though. We'll see. It's an experiment, I guess. Okay, we will see. Oh, okay. I graciously accept your gift. Okay, can I invite you to what? That's stupid. I can't use my favor to invite him to a plot? Okay. In my opinion, I think that's stupid. I don't know if I would use a cheat code for that. Maybe using... Okay. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. In my opinion, if I buy someone's favor, I think I should be able to invite them to a plot. So I am going to invite him to this plot, but only him. I will turn off the auto invite. I will only invite him. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you think this is wrong. If I get enough people saying that I shouldn't, I will not do it again. So I will turn off yes man. And I won't use that favor I have from him. I won't use it for anything else. So I have enough people. Now I'm going to confront John and see what he says. Hopefully he will agree. I mean, he has suspicions now because Mina, I gave him a bastard. So you look over the evidence, carefully making sure you left nothing out. You set out to see Lord Paramount John. It's kind of funny to think that Tywin is gathering evidence to convince Jon Arryn that he has a bastard, when in the real series, Jon was collecting evidence to prove that Cersei had bastards. So, let's see. You and your conspirators gather before Jon and make your case. Lady Obyra looks on from the sides in growing horror, the 3-year-old. Finally, Jon rises and rejects your claim. Okay. So, I suppose that's the end of it. He may be a fool, but his bannerman might not be. So, she's a suspected bastard. Well, I guess at the end of the day, it didn't come to anything anyway. So, that's that, I guess. Oh no. Oh no. It's okay, good. It's done. Soon the whole world will know the truth. Please tell me that this didn't happen again. Oh, okay, thank God. Whew. So, oh my God, that scared me. I don't know if you guys remember, but during the Doran game, I was stuck on this, and like some glitch happened, and I couldn't prove the legitimacy or something, and I could not do any other plots for the rest of the game. Okay, well, I presented my evidence, and he disagreed, so I guess in the end, me using a favor to get that didn't matter anyway. So, let's see if we can get anyone to agree with getting rid of her, though. Okay. Well, we got Anya. I will invite her to the plot. Again, I'm really not sure if I can get anyone else on board with this. Maybe after the war, I will send for a faceless man. Well, I tried my best to get her declared a bastard. I think Jon now is just worried about his dynasty ending. And he probably knows, you know, since I have killed a few of his people in the past, he probably knows I'm not the most credible source. Okay. Oh, nice. So Mr. Stackspear has been captured by Lord Daemon of Ashmark. Hubber. Okay, some guy named Hubber was captured. Mina Tyrell's sexual preferences. Okay, this I will tell to Jon. So it looks like my spying on Mina has gotten me some success. She has weird sexual preferences. I don't know what that means exactly, but pretty sure that that's Crane's kid. What's her name? Elizabeth Stone. So, okay. So we are at 80% now. I'm gonna go over to Cider Hall. A little bit of a trial by combat. Oh, what's going on with Tashara? Is she back? Is she back on the market? Where did she go? Lenora, Jenna, Joanna. Oh, I just saw her. Hold up. Tashara. Still widowed. Hopefully she won't stay widowed for long. Okay. Okay, so Jon, I'm sure Jon is tired of me getting involved in the sex lives of his spouses, but okay, so he was grateful and upset that I gave him evidence against Mina Martell. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep spying on her. Maybe eventually I can get rid of her. And any takers in this plot? No. Still just Anya, and I think it's mostly because she wants a Waynwood on the throne, even though it would just be temporarily. No. Hopper, you will stay there. I would love to send you to the Night's Watch, but I don't think I can. Victaria, the spy master of Lord Quellen, has been sent to investigate rumors of my plot. Ooh, let's get rid of her. Nope. Alright, so it got out again. that I'm trying to kill John's kid. I am sure people are not a big fan of me. Oh, yeah. Well, this guy likes me still for some reason. I wonder why. He's my friend. Ah, okay, so I'm friends with Stefan Baratheon. I did not know that. I wonder if that's from this game or if it's from something else. Okay. And we got Brendan. I would love to try and get him married, but I can't. But he is the heir to the Trident at the moment. Although it's possible he might have another kid with Aliona. Okay, so we will just stay here and siege out Cider Hall. Oh, what's this? A little bit of a peasant revolt at Banefort. Where is that? Is that in the Westerlands? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a small force, but okay. So we can get rid of that later. So, I don't know. You guys let me know in the future. I think it's a design oversight that you can't use a buying a favor to invite someone to a plot. But let me know what you guys think. If you think I shouldn't use cheat codes for that, maybe I won't use it in the future. So this is Jason Lannister. Let's send him to Robert Clegane. This is my cousin's son. Okay. I am sure there's someone we could marry him to. That might get us a good claim somewhere. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe to the Targaryens. Because isn't Sarella, like, basically next in line? Yeah, you know what? Oh, you know what? Or to Thailand. Yeah, okay. So we'll get Ciela married to Thailand, and we'll see. But okay, so Ilan Payne, I've ordered him to be more reasonable, but he wants to duel Gerald Serret to defend his honor. Should I let that happen? Well, you know, I'm going to disallow it, but not take any further action. I found nothing useful. Well, I can tell her, I can spread a rumor about her fucking a goat. Sounds good to me. Okay. So we're just waiting on this Cider Hall siege. I'm going to increase the speed a little bit here. Alright, nice. I really wouldn't mind getting rid of Rhaegar, but I think at the moment we can just keep him in charge. I think it does more it does more good. It does us more good than harm, I guess I can say that. To have a crazy king that people are tired of. And you know, if we have his daughter or his sister, maybe we can put her on the throne, and then my son will inherit. We're stuck in this marriage with Catelyn Tully for now, though. Yeah. Command of my lieg's army should be reserved for those of high status and the likes of Justin. Justin enjoys this privilege, while I do not. This is an insult, so I will petition the king to get the command. We will see. Maybe this will begin a rift between Rhaegar and Tywin. Ah, thank you, your grace. So, I see the merit in your arguments. I am now taking over his duties. Okay, that's great. So we only have 13,000 men left. I don't want to assault it right now. But as soon as the war is over, I guess I'll just go ahead and ransom her, even though it's just 10 gold. I will send for a faceless men to get rid of Obara, or Obira, whatever her name is. Hopefully they won't have any more kids anytime soon. And Jon is getting pretty old. Although part of me wonders if I should just go straight for Jon. If I kill Jon, it's possible that more people would want to get rid of Obira as heir. But I'm not really sure about that. Part of me thinks, you know, Jon's old and he's going to die eventually, so I should just wait for him. Oh, Alistair Norcross demanded a trial by combat. But... Oh, interesting. And Verdemir Crane, who is probably the father of Mina Tyrell's bastard, was killed in a trial by combat. Okay, yeah, so that's interesting. So Mina Tyrell's lover is now dead, and Elizabeth's probable father is also dead. Very interesting. So I'm sure she's not happy about that. Alright, I don't know. I think maybe if she gets pregnant, I might have to reconsider things. But I have a feeling that since she had a bastard, that maybe they won't be having kids anytime soon. Oh, okay. I will find Doran someone nice. I would love to marry her to... Love to marry him to Tashara. I wonder if I could maybe, like, fabricate some evidence on her. Ella, is she married? Ah, what a waste. Marrying a Lannister to a Lannister. Tybalt. Maybe Cersei. Maybe Cersei. You know what? Maybe I will break this betrothal. Ellen, maybe? I don't know. I kind of want to break that betrothal, but... well, let's see. Are there any unmarried women of my dynasty out there still? Margaret Lannister. Okay. If only I can get to Shara to stop being widowed and depressed. Margaret. Margaret might be good. Or Lana, although she's a bit old. You know what? Yeah, let's go with Margaret. Let's arrange a betrothal between these two. Oh, interesting. I might lose him though. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and marry them. Since this is he's in Lannisport, he's my cousin. If they do move to Lannisport, I will move them back to Casterly Rock. Okay. Nice. So everyone agrees to that. That is good. She's in the books as well. She has a Wikipedia page. I'm gonna check what... oh, okay. She's just a distant cousin. No important information about her. But okay, we're almost done with this siege of Cider Hall. Almost done. And sorry, it's a bit slow. Okay, my stewards let some smugglers get through. Yeah, I might have to restart my computer. I hope it's not already starting to go slow on us. Usually that doesn't happen until later. Man, I can just get one more person. I won't use a cheat to get anyone else on it. I kind of want to know what you guys think about me using cheats to buy favors that the game doesn't recognize. Okay, I think once we take Cider Hall and once they crush this army, this whole revolt's going to be over. Oh. Okay, well, we'll help them crush them somewhere else. Oh, maybe a Dark Dell here. Almost done. We've almost taken it. They're just holding out a little bit longer. Oh, there we go. Oh, here we go. Good work. Send them all to my dungeon. Okay, so we have the Fossoways this time, but it wouldn't be a total extermination. So I think I will just ransom them. Yeah, I'll get the 145 gold. I'll need it for my faceless man. So I'm not going to massacre them like I massacred the... oh, what's this? Tybalt wants to marry Darlessa Marbrand. You know, now I'm starting to worry that maybe this is kind of a waste. I mean, this is just my vassal. But I guess I'll accept for now. For now. I guess I'll accept. Okay, what's this? I've learned from my little birds that Mina plans to travel for a lark. Probably looking for a new lover. And she's pregnant. Okay. She will only be protected by 2 loyal friends, so I could use this to get her abducted. Okay, that would serve my purposes marvelously. Oh, okay. So we got her. Okay, to be honest, I thought that maybe we would get like a different event, I guess. But okay, you know what? Maybe she will have a son, and that son will be born in my court. So you know what? I will keep her for now. Okay, and this revolt has been ended. That's great. So Cleos Frey needs some guidance. I will train him up in martial education. We can put him with, sure, Philip Plum. And Damian Lannister, who is the son of my cousin, also needs an education. Same thing, we can get him trained up in something here. Sure, with Ilyn. Okay, so the war is over. I'm going to ransom as many people as possible now. 46 gold, okay. I think Crake Hall is part of our land. Okay, so I got a little bit more ransom. And can I ransom his wife too? Yes, okay. Yeah, I could use the money. You know what? No, I'm going to leave her in the dungeon. It's weird to think that after all these years she has come back. Okay, there we go. So Lord Samwell of the Shield Isles has accepted the peace. So yeah, the Tarlys have been imprisoned. The Fossoways have been imprisoned. The Redwines have been imprisoned. And the Ambroses and the Ceres. So they have all been imprisoned. And I'm pretty sure that this guy here is the knight that Victarion fights in the Shields, but I'm not 100% sure. So we'll see what Garth does with them. But, you know, Garth, it was very interesting that the AI did that, but he reached out for an alliance with me just before there was a big revolt on his hands. So he wants to stay in power for as long as possible, even though his heir is a Lannister. I guess I have his 2 sons hostage, so he probably is afraid what might happen to them. But, you know, I think they're pretty happy. He's married matrilineally to a Lannister bastard. Probably won't ever have kids, so they won't be a threat. Okay, nice. So I'm curious to see what Garth will do with them. We almost have enough money for a faceless man, so I think I'm just gonna go for it. Hobber, I don't know what to do with you. I don't know who these people are. Should I like transfer this prisoner? I don't really know what to do with Ellen of Mandervale. She's not of any real importance. Oh, okay, now she's gone. Okay. You know what? I'm going to send my men back, and I think I'm going to wait for some more money. Because I think a faceless man costs 1,000 gold or 2,000 gold, but I'm not really exactly sure which. I'm also thinking that if she gives birth in prison, if the baby's not my courtier, I'm going to move it to court, because obviously that doesn't make any sense. And if it's a boy, I can marry that boy matrilineally to someone. Okay. So we can go ahead and bring our men down. Okay, I'm gonna wait and see what happens. Alright, I'm gonna pull the trigger on the... well, hold on. I might not need to. Let's see. How long have I been recording? Ooh, this is a long episode. Okay, you know what, guys? I'm going to end this one here. So we helped Garth defeat the rebels who wanted to put Mace back on the throne, who didn't want a Lannister puppet. We helped put them down. We massacred the Westbrooks in the process. Those baby death sounds are going to haunt me for a while. We failed at assassinating a few people, and we failed to convince Jon that he has a bastard. But interestingly, Mina had what was his name, Mr. Crane, as a lover in Highgarden, and he has died. So this baby that she has is probably his. So if it comes out and it's not a bastard, and if it's a boy, if that baby's not our courtier, I'm gonna make it our courtier because we kidnapped her, and that doesn't make any sense. And if we have the heir to the Vale here, I don't need to kill her, so I don't need to spend the money. So I'm gonna wait and see what this baby's going to be. If we have the heir to the Vale at our court, I'm gonna marry that little boy to my daughter Marla. And yeah, I don't know if I don't really know if, for example, like what if Jon dies and that kid becomes the head of the Vale, or Lord Paramount of the Vale before he becomes an adult. Possibly he could back out of this marriage, but we'll see. I'm not really sure. Maybe I could even imprison the kid and force a marriage. We'll see. We'll see. When the time comes, I will run you guys through the options. Let me know what you think in the comments about me doing that. So, in my opinion, if I have her imprisoned, I feel like it's okay for me to use cheat codes to either make sure that baby's at my court or to imprison that baby, because if it is the heir, then I could do a forced marriage. Although I think it has to be 8 years old. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see when the time comes. Maybe it'll be a girl. Maybe it'll be a bastard like Elizabeth, and it won't even matter. If that does happen, then Obeah, I'm probably going to spend some money on a faceless man to get rid of her. And maybe we can see if we can get rid of Jon. But okay, guys. That's... Well, hold up. Wait a minute. Because if I kill Jon, and this is the... Excuse me, Lady of the Vale, then perhaps I could press a weak claim. Weak claims can be pressed against female rulers if the claimant is male. So that wouldn't work. Okay. Well, wait, she's like third in line to inherit, isn't she? No, okay. Okay, well... I'll spy on him. We'll see. I'll think about it, guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about my ideas for cheat codes. But I think we're getting somewhere with the Vale. We just keep having these little obstacles. Probably after the Vale, we will turn our attention to Dorne and see if we can get Oberyn on the throne there. And we also have Lyanna coming up. She's getting close to the age, and once that happens... we might be able to put her on the throne since she has a strong claim. So, Dorne and the North are on the horizon, but right now, the Vale is our main priority. So, alright guys, that's it from me. It's been real fun. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I don't normally do this, but if you guys are liking these videos, please subscribe. And that would really help me a lot get to my goal of 1,000 subscribers. But okay, thanks guys. That's it from me. I'll see you next time.